We're closing up on the end of this challenge pretty quick. What's groovin', Raiders? Welcome to another Tracks on Sundays. I'm Trax the Max, and this is another Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, we are on the Easy Raider 2025 account. I was a bit busy in the previous week with my birthday and just in general had a lot of things to do, so couldn't be uploading too much last week. So I figured, you know what, we need to do a little update since there is... Well, it's 26 March today, so that means there's only like 15 days left in this challenge. So what that means is from this point on, I don't really think many of our shard pulls will be that effective for us, right? You always have to think that every champion you get at this point, you're going to need at least a couple of days to build the champion out and get them ready to do whatever you want them to do. So at this point, we're kind of looking at the champions that you see right here, basically, are the champions that we have to work with, right? Now, it's kind of unfortunate, but I still have not pulled a darn legendary, dude. I think I might be one of the only challengers left without a single legendary pulled. I'm not sure about that. If you are one of the challengers and you have also not pulled a legendary yet, please let me know and we can... I don't know, maybe we can start a club or something. But it's getting kind of ridiculous at this point, don't you think? Stop right there. Click the link in the description right now to get a free legendary Karato and 4 amazing epics as you level up. Here are the exact steps you need to take. Step 1. Log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. If you've never had Raid installed on your mobile phone before, the link will work there too. Step 2. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3. Launch Raid and complete a tutorial. Step 4. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Here we go. You'll find Karato here, as well as Uugo, Rector Drath, Tagoar, and Mausoleum Mage as you progress through the game. This is an amazing account start in Raid, so click on my link right now and follow the steps. If you saw my 2023 HellHades series, that was the exact opposite. I had like, I don't know, I'm going to exaggerate now, but I feel like I had like 5 legendaries in the first 3 weeks or something like that. It's probably not that much, but it was a lot. I remember it was a lot. This account though, man, I kind of feel sorry for whoever's going to take over this account, if anyone even wants to take over this account, right? Because as I said, I am going to be giving away this account once the challenge is over. I'm not going to continue playing this account. I'm not completely sure yet how I want to give it away, and if there's anybody who actually wants an account like this, because let's be honest, you have good accounts and you have accounts that just don't pull legendaries, man, don't pull anything at all. And I firmly believe in that. After having one of the accounts that does keep on pulling legendaries, even to this day, that 2023 account is still, whenever I play it, there's a huge chance I pull a legendary. And yeah, we've seen on this account that this doesn't want to pull a legendary, man. It's kind of sad actually, but what's also sad is that we're probably going to lose this, aren't we? That Wukong ban was kind of annoying, not gonna lie. So there's a CVC going on right now. That's why we're just gonna knock out some battles in the live arena. You can see how I struggle there with all these mid champions, right? I mean, Alice is really good. Very lucky that we got her, and also very lucky that I was able to pick up Wukong, because without those two, man, I don't even think I would even try. I mean, I'd probably try to do live arena, but I don't think I'd be this far yet, for sure, because they've really been helping me out a lot. So they don't have a reviver anymore. That's kind of nice, right? That's a little win right there. But this Mithrala is going to be annoying. Does she actually have Brimstone? Yeah, of course she does. I mean, I'd put Brimstone on my Mithrala if I had one, so I assume they would too. All right, can we do a increased cooldown on somebody? He got his cooldown increased. Is this one freezing me the whole time? I think she is, right? So she's freezing me and she's petrifying me. All right, cool. All we need now is a sheep. Luckily, we don't have that. You know, I think if this match just keeps going on, like if I can survive, I guess is a better way to put it, I don't think they can win. I honestly think they can't, but I've been too cocky in several occasions, so I'm not going to yell too loud yet, right? There you go. Down goes Alice. Right as I say it. Oh, brother. Come on. Gaze of Stone. Cool, cool, cool. If he dies, we're cooked, right? Please don't provoke. And we're cooked. Okay. That's all right. We'll try again. But yeah, man, it's been kind of rough, not gonna lie. Faction Wars, I don't know if we're still first, but I assume by now Bone has actually surpassed us, because I saw the dude picked up a Helicath, I think, which basically means free shards from Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss, right? And that's just too hard to compete with, to be honest. I mean, I'm not trying to sound salty or anything like that. It's just the way it is. You know, you get more shards, you get more champions, you're able to do more faction wars. And we're not really getting a steady stream of shards whatsoever. I don't even know what's going on with Nightmare, but it feels like I'm only getting maybe 3 ancients a week and like a void shard every 2 weeks or something. It's pretty bad, man. It's almost better for me to farm dungeons and try and get ancients that way, which, you know, says a lot, doesn't it? You know, this is kind of scary. Like, these are all pretty good champions, but I think I'm just going for the speed lead here and hope that my speed lead will carry me. If not, I'm gonna get absolutely wrecked. If they're faster still somehow, I'm gonna get wrecked for sure. Okay, like, look at how fast this one is. If she gets a turn, I'm cooked for sure. Please provoke her. No? Okay, that's huge. That's good. That's what I needed. I needed Alice to go first. I recently actually reduced her speed to give her some more attack and crit damage, I believe. Okay, should be good now. Yeah. But yeah, I haven't checked the leaderboards in a while. Again, I've been busy, man, with, you know, throwing parties and stuff like that. A lot of family time. So I didn't really have much time to check. But the one time I looked, Bone was actually at the same stars as I was. And I was like, holy, look at this guy. And yeah, I checked out his champions and I was like, okay, I mean, there's no way I'm going to keep the first spot when he has these kind of champions to his disposal. And he seems to be knowing what he's doing also. So that is also relevant, of course. It's not because you have the champions you're going to be able to do everything, right? You do need to put in the time as well. So, and it seems like Bone is doing that. So I think he might actually take the whole thing down for the content creators, not going to lie. That Helicath pickup for him was pretty huge. So yeah, congrats. Do I want this? Might want this actually. Yo, chill. Now I want to get rid of Wukong. Not sure if that's correct, but it does give us a speed aura while they don't have one, so we'll see. And all these low levels with their freaking mythicals. All right, beard proc, never lucky. All right, ooh, nice. That's actually pretty good for us. Has 50% shot at decreasing duration of random buff. All right, that's cool. I'll take it. There you go. I was actually thinking he doesn't need accuracy, but if you want to use him for that, you do probably need accuracy, right? I don't think I've ever built a Shamail with accuracy, ever. So it's kind of new to me. It's kind of weird, but he is stripping buffs, dude. That is pretty awesome. All right, are you going to revive something? I dare you. I dare you to revive something. Oh, I don't know about that one, Chief. Yo, this game's over. We won. Shamail being clutch, dude. Boom. 2,152. Let's go. Look at that team. I mean, Sill's bad. You should not bring Sill into live arena unless it's the only thing you have. But I mean, I would assume if you have these champions at 60 with 5-star blessings, whatever, you know, you should have an Arbiter, probably, right? Bring Arbiter. She's way better, man. For arena, at least, right? Another 2,100. Am I just in that elo where I'm always going to be fighting people who are higher level? Another Sill of the Drakes. Alrighty then. Ninja? Okay. Ninja. Man, I think this is just correct. I don't really want to play Volgoth, but I think this is just correct with an R-Tech because you're always going to get the AoEs. Well, we are definitely getting rid of that Wukong. Although Ninja is annoying too, not gonna lie. But they get rid of Tagoar, huh? Interesting. Interesting, and I'm afraid probably incorrect as well. Dude, are we just gonna wipe this team? We are, I think. Yeah. How are they 2,100? Well, free dubs. I'll take them. Okay, let's get over here real quick. So we are level 64, almost on to 65. I actually don't remember what we're getting there. Okay, 300 gems. That's pretty nice. So we should be getting those, I don't know, tomorrow or something. Maybe the day after. Relatively soon, at least. I don't think we're actually going to get to level 70 or 75 within the next 2 weeks. Maybe 70, but definitely not 75. We are on day 77. So if you recall, this would have been the day that we would have the fusion and possibly have him built out, right? So imagine that we actually had that undead dude, where is he? Fabian right here. And we would have had him, like, I say built out, but that's kind of an exaggeration because he honestly has, you know, he needs quite some books, right? He needs 10 books, and I did not have 10 books whatsoever. I mean, if you can dodge the A1, you don't need 10 books, but for these, you would kind of want to have some books on him for sure. I decided not to do him, and I think I still just stand behind that because now I have a lot of 6 stars to work with, a lot more 5 stars to work with, right? And I've been able to push pretty hard in faction wars, and I'm pretty sure that was not going to be the case had I actually gone for Fabian. I picked this guy up too, by the way, Dennet the Tusk Knight. I think he's going to be a nice addition for the Banner Lords. He's a rare, so pretty easy to book and, you know, easy to ascend and all that good stuff. I think he's a cool little champion. I probably won't 6-star him, but might 5-star him before this whole challenge is over, I think. We also picked up one of these. I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking I should probably build her, but I just don't know if I had the time at this point, right? Because like this gal and this guy right here, they're already 50. We also have Apothecary at 50. We have Reliquary Tender at 50. And then of course we have our Arbiter at 60. So I feel like that's kind of the squad already. She does seem pretty good though. You know, AoE attack down on a 3-turn cooldown, 100%, and then provoke on the A1, and counterattacks when enemies under decrease attack debuffs attack her, you know, which is pretty neat because she puts that on herself. So also has the accuracy in all battles. I mean, she has a cool little kit here, right? Especially if you think like put her into a provoke set and you actually get the attack down with a chance to provoke, and those champions that will attack you, you will counterattack them again, so giving her another chance at provoking. I mean, you can keep mobs in a lock, right? So very, very good for faction wars, I would assume. Yeah, it gets a 4.7. I could see that for sure. You could also put her in a stun set. That's just as good, probably, maybe even better. HP based, so she does look kind of dope for faction wars, not gonna lie. But I don't know if I necessarily need her, and it's going to be a lot of extra resources to put into her, but we'll see. Here I put a Shamael not too long ago. We did go ahead and give him masteries, level him up to 60. I picked this guy up from an ancient shard earlier. He seems alright. Decreased defense on the A1. HP burn on the A2, and destroys max HP by 30% of the damage inflicted. Damage increases by 50% if they're under burn. I don't know how hard this hits or anything. He is HP based, so usually that doesn't hit too hard, but maybe with the burn bonus on top of it, it could be a good damage dealer. But again, we are kind of limited on the time and the energy that we have to actually play this account still. So we're going to have to really figure out which champions that we want to be building and which champions we're just going to have to use as chickens, probably. Yeah, this is the squad, right? This is what we're working with, right? 15 6 stars right now. So what was that? Day 77, 15 6 stars. And then we have a bunch of 5 stars going for us as well. Mostly just, you know, for faction wars. You can see I brought up this guy, the Daywalker. I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually replicate what I did on the Only Voids account, but it's a cool thought, and he's there, so eventually it could happen at some point on the account for whoever takes it over, right? Yeah, I don't know, man. Clan Boss hasn't been treating us very good. Our shards have also not really been treating us very good, so just kind of unfortunate, right? Let's get into Arena real quick and refresh here, see if there's any fights I think I can win. I could probably win this one here. But yeah, so what I'm basically just trying to do right now is just try and get as many more 5 stars and 6 stars as possible that I think will help us in faction wars. And other than that, I'm not doing too much really. I pushed Spider up to 25 last week, somewhere in the early week, I think. That's about the most dungeon pushing I've done in a while. I don't know. I don't really feel like I have that much going for me that would allow me to do more than what I'm doing right now, if that makes any sense. Most of my champions I have are pretty limited in what they're able to do, right, with their skills and all. So we don't have a lot of champions that have like multiple functions going for us, which is unfortunate because that's kind of what you need in a lot of these hard dungeons and stuff. Iron Twins, not much has changed. Only Spirit Affinity, I'm on stage 11. All the rest, I'm kind of struggling. I have tried this already, stage 10 today, but didn't really get far. These are like whatever. So is that. Yeah, this was Spider 25. I did this on manual just to be safe, but I'm sure with some good RNG I could probably do it on auto. But yeah, I didn't really care about that. I have not been able to do stage 1 of hard yet. I don't have AoE poisons, which is something that really helps here. And I also don't have any hex champions or any good hex set or cursed sets, right? I also don't really have AoE max HP damage or stuff like that. And my best nuker is Wukong, but he's not where I would want him yet either. So, and other than that, I have not really pushed anything anymore. Well, I think I actually tried this, but failed. So maybe I should try and get this done before the challenge is over, because I'm pretty sure we should be able to do this. Possibly with some re-gearing though. Dragon, we've not really done much more since that we did. I'm not even sure if we can actually push or not. I haven't tried. So we will definitely try to do this somewhere this week. Maybe I'll do a stream on Saturday because it's been a while, but we'll see because I have a long day on Saturday. So Fire Knight 25 we did manually. I tried hard, and that's a joke. I don't know how to beat that hard. I even have like this dude, which you'd think is pretty good for that, right? Because he actually does a freeze triple hitter on the A1 and has it freeze on the A2. Nah, couldn't do it. You know, the problem is with this Fire Knight hard is that he destroys max HP like crazy. It's kind of insane. You just see your bar just go down, 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 down. If you don't keep him busy, he'll just completely wreck you. You can't take any hits from him. Like here you can see these runs went 14 minutes, 11 minutes. That's because we are taking hits and it's taking us a while before we can actually kill the boss, right? Well, here he doesn't give you that time. He just like literally kills your HP off and then just kills you, and yeah, you're not gonna have a good time. Sand Devil, I haven't really pushed anymore because I was hoping to be able to build that Daywalker. Even if it was only like for stage 15 or 16, I think it would be pretty cool to have on a early free-to-play account, having an actual champion that could solo it and farm some food along the way, right? Phantom Shogun, I don't really know where I am at. I guess stage 17, but this has been a while since I've tried this as well, so maybe I can go in here real quick and then we'll see what happens. But I'm pretty sure we can't do this though. Let's see. Do I actually want the Fogoth in here? I always felt like I just want to have a lot of damage, but maybe that's wrong. Let's do this actually. He can't have his turn meter reduced, right? Can do turn meter? No turn meter. Okay, let's get a defense down here. We get weaken. We do kind of want the smite though, right? Yeah. Probably don't have enough damage. Resisted. Okay. Why is he getting targeted? I thought it was... Does he have the most crit damage? Really? I didn't know that. Okay, since, well, maybe I actually do this one. So we ignore defense. Are we going to get through this? Hey, we might actually get through this. That's pretty neat. We can do this, and then we can do that, and boom, we killed it. Okay, nice. So let's maybe do the next one until we actually fail. Right, attack, decrease defense, weak hit, and everybody dies. All right. Well, that's fine. We'll figure it out. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me again this week. Again, I'm not sure yet, but we might actually do a stream on Saturday on this account, of course, where we will try and push some of the areas that we are stuck on. And if you want to come and join us, well, that would be really cool. But I'll definitely leave a message on my channel if that is going to be the case or not. Other than that, I hope you guys have a nice rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys next time.